So from that point, you took it matters in your own hand, because now you're an educated woman. You've gone through some experiences with the children and with your ex-husband. Now your victories.
Okay. Well, one of my victories that I formed this nonprofit organization to assist children with women and children with issues of abuse and violence. And another thing is that, you know, I was a speaker back in 1990 at a women's conference, and they told me that I needed to have a book to be a speaker. And I thought, well, okay, so I put together these 3 little booklets. One was like 17 pages, another one like 21 pages, another one like 23 pages. And I took these little books, and this one guy, he said, you know, if you put some meat on the bone, he insulted me. He said, if you put some meat on the bone, you'd have a book. This is just an outline. I thought, well, okay, let me go back and put it together then and do an outline. So this book here was one of my very first books.
Is that one of your first one? What's the name of that one?
Soft Power Negotiation Skills.
Wow.
It was real skinny, though. And what was interesting about it, it was so tiny, men could put it in their pocket, you know. And the men were the one who was buying it, because it had women's Soft Power Skills, Women Negotiation. I changed the title. But I thought, well, why aren't the women buying it? But the men were buying it, and I thought, but they thought that was a way to figure out how to get close to women, or how to negotiate with women, or how to get a woman. But
Figures.
Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah,
but that was one of my victories. And since then, I have just, you know, I've written 18 books.
18 books.
18 books.
And in what period of time?
Well, really, it's almost like every year, not really, but started about every 2 years or so. Every 1 or 2 years I would write a book. And you know, I wrote these books to help me because I had problems with my self-esteem. Like this one was my self-esteem book. I was really having problems with my self-esteem. So I wrote these things to help me.
So
it wasn't helping anyone else.
For you. It was almost therapeutic
in
writing it. Is there a therapy?
You know, and other people just happen to benefit from it, but I needed to work on myself. Every time I had a problem, I would write it out. And, you know, and
that's great.
Yeah, so other people just have the benefit from it, but I just really, you know, I just really wanted to take care of me, because there was nobody. My family was on the floor. Didn't have a mother or father, and I've always been in San Diego by myself, so I had to kind of build myself up and motivate myself and take care of myself. And I never wanted to go back home, you know, and tell somebody to feed me, or clothe me, take care of me. I was too proud for that.
You've been able to do it. You've been able to do it.
Yeah.
So these 18 books. So what are some of the other titles?
Okay. Well, the other one, I had a problem with success. You know, because at the time I had started a business. I was in the Amway business, and I needed to. Well, you know, I wasn't quite sure whether I was successful. I didn't really know that I was successful. So the first title was, Am I Ready for Success?
Okay.
And then I started thinking, now, yeah, I think I am ready. Now, let me ask a different way, are you ready? So I changed the title, and it's Are You Ready for Success? And then the other one, and I think this is something I'm going to still be doing all my life, is working on money. Because it's easy to get it, but it's so easy to lose it. You know, money, how to get, how to keep it. So I was getting it, but I kept giving it away. I took a seminar back here about 5, 6 years ago, and we could keep all the money that we get. We went to Malaysia, and when I looked at the seminar all the way to Malaysia, and when I realized that I had given all my money away, and I had no money, everyone had money except me, I thought, my God, I'm too much of a giver, you know, so I learned how to hold on to some of this stuff too. Yeah, but that was a big challenge too, going to Malaysia. Let me just tell you about that, by the way. When I went to Malaysia, and I never realized what I had inside of me. They gave us these books that told us to bring $400, and we had to buy this book for $250, and they took us down to this shopping mall. I think it was 250 of us, and we had to sell this book, and to get our money back, and you know, and I was dressed all shabby, you know, so I made an excuse. I told me, I said, you know, I normally don't dress like this. I'm normally more professional, but you know, so anyway. One guy, he was creative, he got him a briefcase, you know. And then I got busy because everyone had disappeared. I thought they had all sold their books. Well, they had all decided to go eat. Because they didn't want to go to the house or sell their books. So I got motivated, and this guy and I were the only two. He sold all 3 of his. He sold his book, and I sold my book too. And we were the only 2 that sold our book. Plus, he got him a trip to Australia, you know, because he had his briefcase.
Wow.
But that really helped. Because first I said to myself, now these people speak a different language from me. They speak Malaysian, and they don't speak English. I was talking this negative. I thought, you know, but when everyone disappeared, I thought, I don't know, I'm going to sell my book. So I went to the bank, you know, and I just got busy, and I sold. That was really, I sold my book. That was a big, big thing for me to see that I could survive in a foreign land.
Exactly.
And you know, and when another thing was really great is I met this lady who's like the prime minister, and she said I attracted her, but I think she attracted me because she ended up taking me to her house. You know, these other people were in her condo, but she took me to her personal home where she had her bodyguards and everything, and had her maid to pour my water and all this stuff. She wanted me to stay there with her, but I didn't want to stay. But I mean, I was just treated really royally. So I think you can attract by your energy. You know, you can attract good things happen to you. So I just, you know, attracted that lady. She said she, you know, anyway, it was wonderful. She gave me a Gucci purse, and so
It's the experience that you have the experience.